Welcome to the Bob and Tam Show today.
And our excellent adventures.
We're traveling along the 101. Some people call it the PCH. It's got all kinds of other names that, you might hear people yelling at out down as they go down the road. But we're going to show you some of the unique, maybe the odd things that you can see along this road.
There you go. So let's go and check it out. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and think about Patreon.
So the very first thing you might want to say that you see a lot along the coast is you see a lot of boats. They're out there in the water and they're chugging along and all that kind of stuff. But here's a boat that I think it's kind of missing something.
It's dry docked.
I would say looking at it, it's got a couple credit card, the old MasterCard thing up there. I don't know if you can see it up there, if I can zoom in there. But probably was a bar or a restaurant or something like that. Actually, the sign out front here, the lower one actually says restaurant and lounge, but that could be down that way where I think there's a campground down that way. But this is our first thing we wanted to show you. We've actually are probably about 4 or 5 miles from the Oregon border, heading down south. So we're taking another quick stop along the highway here, and we found some metal structures. So let's go take a quick look at them and just something kind of unique about them.
Let's go see.
So they've even got a couple here that they've done a really great job. They actually look real. We're actually doing this backwards. We're actually at the California border, which if we come through here and do a ride, we'll probably actually do it that way. So actually we started at the Washington side and came all the way down the coast and showed you all kinds of neat places to see, places to do. We're going to actually tell you a couple places that you could stay, that we stayed, that weren't too bad. Also going to show you some roads to ride on. We're going to actually tell you a little bit about how many miles you could probably drive if you want to see stuff. There's a lot of guys out here, guys and girls, that are showing you videos on rides on the coast. But what we're going to do different is we're going to show you a bunch of neat places to stop and check out. The ride is part of it, but for me, the best part of riding a motorcycle is to be able to stop places that a car cannot stop. So let's jump on today. Now, to say we're in a car today, but we're going to be coming back here in the near future and do our Northern California and Oregon coast, and you'll be able to see this actually on our bike. But meanwhile, we're going to show you some great things to see, some great roads to ride on, and give you a full wrap-up at the end of this.
And we've been very lucky. This is the only day it actually rained. It sprinkled a little bit last night right before we got to our stop, but and it's just kind of sprinkling today, but we've been very lucky. Lots of nice weather.
So most of the video you're going to see has been pretty nice weather. The fog wasn't too bad, things like that. But like I say, yesterday we had a little bit of rain. You'll see that in the car, some drops on the windshields and stuff like that. But it was never a hard rain to where you couldn't get out, just like now. We get out here and be able to still check it out and show you. So let's jump right into it and show you our adventures in Oregon.
Let's go.
Immoral tree. Ancient redwood aged 950 to 1,000 years old. It was 298 feet. Now it's only 248. It lost some of its height. Surviving lightning, which removed its top, loggers' axe, and a forest fire in 1908, the flood of 1964. The trunk diameter is 14.5 feet. Top diameter is 3 feet. Total volume board footage would be 104,380, enough to build several homes. Please do not climb our tree. Log chair.